Maranatha, welcome to part 56 of Come, Follow Me. Let's go meet Matthew. And this is January the this is January the 20th, 2025 by man's calendar. And I want to jump straight on into this book of Matthew because I want to cover as many verses and stuff as I can. We're about to get into uh, Matthew 24, and I really want to get into it. I want to go as deeply as possible in Matthew 24 because I really want there to be understanding of what the Lord is saying in Matthew 24. But let us go ahead with Matthew 23, verse 14. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites, for you devour widows' houses, and for pretense make long prayer. Therefore you shall receive the greater damnation, which is condemnation. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than you yourselves. Woe to you, you blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. You fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifies the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, is it nothing? But whosoever swear by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. You fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifies the gift? Now these are questions the Lord's asking. Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, swear by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso swear by the temple, swear by it, and by him that dwells therein. And he that shall swear by heaven, swears by the throne of God, and by him that sits therein, or thereon. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithe of mints and anise cunning, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought you to have done, and not to leave the other undone. You blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Speaking of tithings, Where in the Word of God does it say that Jesus ever paid tithes? Gentiles? Because you think you know so much about this, you want to be under the law as long as it's suiting your pocket, but the minute it's not, you want to be out under the law. So where in the Word of God does it say that Jesus paid tithes? Find it and bring it to me, and it better be in the King James Version. I'm in fire praying mood. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites! For you make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Exactly. Full of extortion and excess. That is verse 25 of 23, in case you don't know where I'm at. I hope you are following along. You blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. But how can anybody get clean if they don't truly hear about Jesus? If all that you ever hear is that Jesus wants you to prosper, and all you got to do is sow seed and give some money here and give some money there, how are you learning about Jesus? There'll be no prosperity preaching in the kingdom of heaven. Because what we're supposed to be doing is teaching people to come to Jesus, not come and fill our bank accounts. We're supposed to be getting people to the Lord, not filling our pockets, not getting rich off of people, trying to get saved and trying to find hope. Shame on you, ministers that are doing these things. Shame on you. People come looking for hope, and you want to charge them for that. Verse 27, Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are like to whited sepulchres. Yeah, that's tombs. Which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanness. Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous to men. Honey, I don't care if I appear righteous to you or not. I want to know that I'm pleasing the Lord. And there's one way to make sure of it. Follow His word and keep His commandments. Do as He commands me and not man. Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous to men, but within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Dead on, Matthew, dead on. That's right, Jesus, dead on. The Lord knew what He is speaking of here. Of course, the Lord always knew what He was speaking of, but woe to you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites, because you blind the tombs of the prophets, or you build the tombs of the prophets, rather, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Yet you're the ones that build the tombs for them. Wherefore you be witnesses to your own selves that you are the children of them which killed the prophets. Exactly. Fill you up then the measure of your fathers, you serpents, you generation of vipers. How can you escape the damnation of hell? That's a question. Wherefore, behold, I send to you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, and some of them you shall scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city. Yes, indeed. 2 Chronicles 36:16 is a reference there. That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zacharias, son of Bercheza, whom you slew between the temple and the altar. That might be pronounced Barachias. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Verily I say to you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you that killed the prophets and stoned them which are sent to you, how often would I gather you, your children, together, even as hens gather her chicks under her wings, and you would not. Behold, your house is left to you desolate. For I say to you, you shall not see me hereafter, till you shall say, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. Yes, we shall not see him hereafter, till we say, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. I want to recap verse 36 through 39. But I'm going to go out and go into the next part to do that, because I don't want anything breaking it up. Then I'll go into chapter 24.